My name is Catherine Bertini, and this is my signature assignment for the October 2025 term Mental Health Services to Develop Social and Life Skills class. I have chosen the topic of mindfulness because it is a powerful tool to use with students for improving academic performance and social and emotional well-being. I'm going to talk about what mindfulness is, what the research says about it, what its benefits are, and how school psychologists can use it in practice. Lastly, I would like to provide resources to mindfulness activities to use with students. The definition of mindfulness that resonates most with me comes from our textbook, School Psychologist as Counselor. I interpret mindfulness as being able to focus your attention on what's happening right now, on purpose, and with a positive attitude. Breathing is one of the most commonly used techniques in mindfulness and draws your attention to the here and now. It's a great starting point because, well, we all do it. It helps us remain open to experiences rather than overreacting. Mindfulness helps kids handle tough situations better. It teaches them to notice their feelings, pay attention to what's happening around them, and stay calm instead of reacting right away. It is a positive replacement practice to reaction with judgment. When children overreact to situations at home and school, they experience challenging social, emotional, and behavioral outcomes. Research shows that mindfulness helps kids stay focused, manage their emotions, and stay more engaged in school. But more about this research later. This should come as no surprise given the relationship between social and emotional functioning, self-regulation, and academic success. So what does the research show? Brain scans of kids ages 6 to 17 shows that mindfulness actually changes how their brains work. These changes are linked to lower anxiety and better emotional control. A study published by Marisak et al. Was one of the first to show real biological evidence that mindfulness can help children manage their emotions when most all other studies before this focused on adults. Studies also show that mindfulness helps kids build social and emotional skills, stay calmer, manage their behavior, and do better in school. When students practice mindfulness, they tend to focus better in class, stay engaged, and handle their emotions more effectively. Another study found that mindfulness helps kids pay attention better, manage their emotions without outbursts, and positively affected their working memory. Finally, a meta-analysis of 76 studies found that when children practice mindfulness, they show better attention, are more engaged in learning, have stronger emotional control, and exercise better self-management. School psychologists can use mindfulness to support students' mental health and learning. Mindfulness is also a helpful tool for preventing and treating issues like ADHD, anxiety, and depression. School-wide mindfulness programs lower students' risk for mental health problems and improve their overall well-being. They also teach coping skills and resilience that students can use for the rest of their lives. Within an IEP, emotional and behavioral goals can be customized to include mindfulness strategies during counseling sessions. By incorporating practices like deep breathing and grounding techniques, school psychologists can help students build self-regulation and coping skills in a structured, measurable way. This makes sense because when we are aware of our emotions, we have a better chance of regulating them. The next 3 slides show mindfulness activities that school psychologists and counselors can easily use during individual or group counseling sessions, as well as a reference to a popular book that offers curriculum. The first is the resource and book called A Still, Quiet Place. The book is called this because it aims to help children and adolescents find their still, quiet place by learning powerful mindfulness techniques like breath awareness and observing thoughts and emotions. This book lays out an 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction program designed for children or adolescents. It's intended for use by therapists, teachers, school staff, or other professionals working with youth, whether in school, counseling, or in a clinical setting. The curriculum includes structured sessions with outlines, exercises, and suggestions for home practice so that mindfulness becomes a usable life skill rather than a one-time activity. The purpose of the curriculum is to help young people manage stress and anxiety, develop emotional awareness and emotional fluency, improve attention and resilience, and foster compassion, empathy, and respectful communication. The website provided at the bottom of this slide links to the book and provides ways for practitioners to connect to coaching, speaking engagements, or enroll in courses. Next is the 5-finger breathing activity. 5-finger breathing is a quick mindfulness activity that helps students slow down, focus, and reset when they're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. To do it, you hold one hand out like a star and use the index finger of your other hand to trace each finger as you breathe. When you trace up a finger, you take a slow breath in. When you trace down the other side, you breathe out. By moving finger by finger, you get 5 deep, steady breaths that calm the nervous system and bring your attention back to the moment. The best way to learn, I find, is to do it yourself. So let's do it together. Get ready. Sit comfortably in your chair with your feet on the floor. Let your shoulders relax and rest your hands in your lap. Take one hand and hold it up in front of you, fingers spread like a star. With your other hand, point with your index finger. This will be your tracing finger. Start at the thumb. Place your tracing finger at the base of your thumb. As you slowly trace up your thumb, breathe in through your nose. As you slowly trace down the other side of your thumb, breathe out through your mouth. Now, move to your index finger. Trace up the finger as you breathe in. Trace down the finger as you breathe out. Continue this pattern for each finger. Up the middle finger, breathe in. Down, breathe out. Up the ring finger, breathe in. Down, breathe out. Up the pinky finger, breathe in. Down, breathe out. Keep going. Stay focused on your breath. As you trace, try to keep your attention on the feeling of your finger moving and the air going in and out. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Just gently bring it back to your hand and your breath. When you finish your pinky, let both hands rest in your lap. Take one more slow, deep breath in and out. Notice if you feel even a little bit calmer or more settled than before. Thank you for doing this with me. We're finished now, and now would be a good time to remind your students that you can use 5-finger breathing anytime they are feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or just need a quick reset. Let them know they can do it quickly at their desks so that no one has to know they're doing it. I like it because it's simple, it's discreet, and students can use it anytime they need to regulate their emotions. And last, here's an activity called body scan. This is a mindfulness practice that helps students slow down and reconnect with what's happening in their bodies. In this activity, you'll gently focus your attention on one body part at a time, starting at the feet and slowly moving upward. As you scan each area, you notice sensations like warmth, tension, or relaxation without trying to change anything. The purpose is simply to become aware of how one's body feels in the present moment. Just like the 5-finger breathing, let's do a body scan together. First, sit comfortably in your chair with both feet on the floor. Let your hands rest in your lap. Gently close your eyes or look down at your desk. Take a slow breath in through your nose and take a long breath out through your mouth. Let your shoulders drop and your body settle. Now, bring your attention to your feet. Notice anything you can feel: the floor, your shoes, warmth, coolness. There's no right or wrong, just notice. Shift your attention to your lower legs, then your knees, then your upper legs. Notice any sensations: tightness, comfort, heaviness, or anything or nothing at all. Now, bring your focus to your stomach and your lower back. Notice if the muscles there feel tight or relaxed. Try not to change anything. Just observe. Move to your chest. Now, pay attention to your chest. Feel it rise and fall as you breathe. Notice your heartbeat or any other sensations. Let your awareness move to your shoulders. See if they're tensed or relaxed. If they're lifted, let them gently soften downward. Move your attention through your arms, your elbows, your wrists, and finally, your fingers. Now, bring your focus to your neck, your jaw, your cheeks, around your eyes and your forehead. Let each area soften as you notice it. Take one more slow breath in and a long breath out. Notice how your body feels right now. Gently wiggling your fingers and toes. When you're ready, open your eyes or lift your gaze. That was the body scan. You can use this anytime you need to calm your mind, reset your body, or just check in with yourself. This practice helps students develop self-regulation by recognizing signs of stress early and by learning how to bring calm and awareness back into their bodies. These 3 practices give us flexible, evidence-based tools we can use in counseling sessions to support students' self-regulation, focus, and overall well-being. And I hope you found them helpful. The last slide here contains the references for this presentation. Thank you.